This episode of Seeing Red is presented in stereoscopic 3D and needs red and blue anaglyph glasses to view properly. But you can watch this episode in monochromatic 2D by clicking the link in the description. How's it gaming? I'm Phil in the Blanks and welcome to episode 15 of Seeing Red, a series of videos looking at the entirety of the Virtual Boy library. This is Waterworld. I think I want to go back to the fishing game we played last week. This is based on the 1995, I think Kevin Costner movie? I think it also had Dennis Hopper in it, I think. I watched Waterworld once, and it was like near the release. It was like 96, maybe 97. And sometimes I like to watch a movie that's based on a game that I'm playing on the channel. Like I watched Jaws a few weeks ago when we played Jaws on the channel. I am not sitting through Waterworld at all. Not at all. It doesn't really matter. Let's just jump right in there. No menu, no nothing. Here we go. This is, I've been saying how a lot of games for the Virtual Boy are arcade-like in style and like whatever. This is the most arcade-like, I think, in the entire thing. It might as well have had a like put in a coin at the beginning instead of a press start. The options are in your pause menu, and really it's just like check the 3D, or add players. This is weirdly enough available for up to 9 players at once. Not at once, sorry, I guess you take turns, because everyone wants to, you know, take turns putting their face in the sweaty old Virtual Boy machine. That was the first level, that was fast. So you probably understand what's sort of going on. I play as Kevin Costner's character, who I think doesn't even have a name, and you're protecting the, I guess they're called atollers, which is a word I've never heard of until this video game. So, and you're basically keeping the guys in the jet skis, they're called smokers, they're from the movie, from getting these people and stealing them. And Enola, who's this ugly-looking sprite of a face, is like the MacGuffin of the movie. She has a tattoo of a map on her. And it's like the last piece of dry land in the world. Oh yeah, so the world of Waterworld is entirely water. It's a water world, if you will. And there's no land left, and she might be the key to finding land. Now, I don't know, maybe in the movie they explain why no one can just draw the map, why they actually need the girl, but whatever. But yeah, these guys are trying to just steal these people. It's really just a game of Defender. Or that game from Cobra Triangle, if you remember that game for the NES. And this is it. This is the entire game. There's just the guys in jet skis. Sometimes there's bigger boats, and sometimes there's sharks. I don't think there's any more types of enemies after that. And it's just wave after wave after wave. And like I said, you can play with up to 9 people taking turns for some reason. Whee! Now, I will admit, I do kind of like the way the 3D works in this. It's pretty neat. I'm going to go around and bump my guys. You can't, like, touch the people in the water. They just kind of get bumped back into the center, which I think is really funny. Apparently, you've got a nice, big-looking ship, and you could probably put these people on there, but you'd rather actually just circle around them shooting people in jet skis for hours on end instead of helping them. I don't know. It's such a weird little concept, but yeah, no, like this 3D when it kind of goes in. Now I don't like how far away it starts. This works. It reminds me very much of Yoshi's Island, and if you can see some of the guys on the jet skis, like when you get really close to them, they're the pre-rendered sprites. Pre-rendered was like super huge in the mid-90s, but these are like pretty good when they start turning around. There's a lot of frames of animation on them. I'm like actually pretty impressed. They're fairly detailed. But yeah, I think as a premise, this was probably doomed to fail from the get-go anyways. Oh, when they start flashing, by the way, that means they have a toller or whatever. You need to kind of get them before they leave the map. But yeah, this was doomed to die. One, because Waterworld was a massive failure of a movie. It did extremely poorly in the box office. It just did so bad. And secondly, this was for the Virtual Boy, so there's that. And also because this has no real shelf life. Like this is fun. Don't get me wrong. I played a small, quick game beforehand. I thought it was actually, it's pretty fun. It's neat. But this is a game that you unlock as like a fun little mini game to a bigger game, not a full friggin' game. So there was actually a bunch of Waterworld games planned. There was a Super Nintendo one that came out in, I think Europe got it. And actually, if you're the type of person to listen to video game music, you've probably actually heard the Waterworld soundtrack from the Super NES version, because it's a surprisingly good soundtrack. And the music in this game is actually kind of an 8-bit beep boop version of that soundtrack, which is pretty cool. Oh, that sound. It means there are sharks everywhere or somewhere. I can't see them because I'm bad at judging which is a shark, which is like just debris. Oh, there's a shark. There we go. The sharks are probably how my Atollers are going to die. But yeah, there was also like a Sega CD game planned. Basically, I think they really thought Waterworld was going to be a big deal, and it just crashed and burned. Or I guess it sank like a rock is the more apropos thing to say. Jeez. Be careful, by the way. The only way to kind of die is if, one, you get a game over if you lose all your Atollers, which obviously makes sense. But you actually lose a life if one of the smokers in the jet skis collide with your ship at any time, which is a little crazy. Ooh, let's get that guy back. Come back here, man. You're way out there. Let's just bump into him. Boink. Just like, woo! Kind of collects them like the bananas in Donkey Kong Country. But yeah, that will kill you. Oh, I didn't mention. So I mentioned Enola, or whatever her name was. Yeah, the Enola saved, and you get a multiplier every time, up to 8 or 9 or something like that. And her face keeps getting bigger every time you do. It's super funny. Woo! Ooh, extra life! Huzzah! But yeah, this is the game. We're just playing one quick game over. I have zero idea if there's an ending to this game. It's probably the idea of like just a kill screen, because it's an old style arcade game. It's like, level 99, you did it. Kind of go back to level 1, which is not super fun. So a quick game over is the way for me to kind of cover this on this channel. Like I said though, it's not that it's bad. I think it's sort of fun for a few minutes, and then you just kind of want to, alright, well, where's the main game? Oh, this is the main game. Oh my god, oh no. Like, mother, father, can we please return this Virtual Boy game? Get another Virtual Boy game? Well, no, they're all not great. No, that's not true. It's one of those things where I can't even say it's bad. Come here. Oh, I think he's getting away. Oh, no! He hit me. My only weakness. Things manufactured by Kawasaki. So ridiculous. I'm just like running these poor swimmers over. It's silly. The premise is silly, but whatever. What are you gonna do with a friggin' Waterworld video game? The funny thing is, if Waterworld came out like during the Xbox 360 era, then I can imagine them making a fun for a rental style licensed movie game. You know what I mean? Those types of games like the Lord of the Rings games. Those were actually really fun, but like I wouldn't pay $67 brand new, but like that was a good rental from Blockbuster, or even like the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, like those games for the 360, like that kind of game, action-y kind of game. But back then, you know, they were not that good. It's funny because I think people really misremember how bad licensed games were back in the day. Because like nowadays it's like, oh my god, this is a terrible licensed game, and you watch it and you play it and you're like, it's not great, but this isn't that bad. Like, it's playable, it's just not standing out. Back in the day, man, Back to the Future for the NES. Oh well, there's someone got eaten by a shark. Ah, see, that barely even touched me. Damn you. Kawasaki jet skis, or darn you, there we go. I also feel bad because it's on the Virtual Boy, so they really only have the red and come on, the red and black. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna make the ocean red? That'd be horrible on the eyes. It's like the golf thing. Like, what are you gonna do? You have two colors, and you know, none of the games on the machine use red in a really good way. I mean, they called it Red Alarm, but come on, really. Blue or green would have been so much better for so many of these games. It is also crazy. Oh, there's another one. I should be paying attention to the sharks, to be honest. Get away from me. Yo, get away. Okay, good. And... no, give me back my Atollers. I still have 12 of them. They add one per level, by the way, so I gotta start collecting them back, though. They're all over the place. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I don't know if this is actually true, but what I've heard was that, so what I do know is true is the reason why they chose red is because that was like the cheapest color they could get for the technology that they were using for the Virtual Boy. This part, though, is the part I'm not 100% sure if it's true or not. I heard that after like a year after the Virtual Boy came out, multicolored versions of the technology, the LCDs or whatever, got so much cheaper than they were that I'd love to have seen a world where the Virtual Boy waited one more year and had that multicolor look to it. I honestly think it would have been such a big difference, man. It would have been such a difference. You imagine playing Mario Clash in full friggin' color, and it probably still would have been like 8-bit color. Do you know what I mean? Like a very Game Boy color, maybe. But still would have looked really like not that bad. Because in terms of power, the Virtual Boy, believe it or not, is actually decently powerful. Has a nice wide screen, and you can have nice large sprites. When we get to Wario Land, you'll really see that like Wario in that game is the biggest sprite for Wario until like maybe his Game Boy Advance sprite, maybe even bigger than that. So not until like Wario, what was it called? Shake It for Wii. Mario Tennis, the same thing. Those were massive sprites of the Mario characters. In-game, probably the biggest sprites we had ever seen of them other than the ending to Mario World. So the Virtual Boy could push certain graphics pretty well. So it would have been nice to have seen the Virtual Boy at its prime. Imagine the Virtual Boy had done well and they were like, here's the Virtual Boy Deluxe, and like that was the one with all the colors. I don't know. I always like to think of those like weird alternate timelines where certain things did well. What if the Dreamcast actually ended up doing... Oh, geez, you are very close. If the Dreamcast did well enough to continue and that sort of thing. What if the Sony PlayStation deal didn't go through, or it actually did go through, didn't like get screwed up by Nintendo like it ended up doing? I don't know. Damn it. So many cool ideas and things that could have happened. It's just interesting to me how one decision or one failure or one success can cause a ripple in the water world of the gaming universe. I've tied it back to the game, guys. I did it. I'm a master of words. Sure, they call it a weave. I weave words. I don't know. These are the types of game where I'm like, whenever I'm playing on the channel, like I enjoy them, but like these are get in the zone sort of games. So it's hard to really think of anything to talk about because nothing's really happening, right? Like I'm just hitting more jet ski guys on the Kawasaki Ninjas. Was it the Kawasaki Ninjas? Or was that the like an ATV or something like that? I don't know, four-wheeler. Oh my god, I am like not... I think I've checked out. I'm not paying attention. Stop trying to steal my floating people. We're probably getting pretty cramped right now. Very wrinkly. I thought that was an Atoller just yeeting himself off the screen there. I think that was a shark actually leaving the playfield. Look how far away they are. Oh my goodness. Should probably end up saving them. Add another one. I still have 12 of them. Despite the fact that I've been dying very regularly, I've been actually saving them pretty well. Alright, sorry to run over you, swimmers. Jeez, that's too close. I'm like, geez, what is my aim today? So many of them. But they don't seem to go after you, right? Like, so just kind of lure them in there. I think the sharks might go after you for a bit, or the big boat, but it doesn't really feel like the jet skis go after you specifically. Oh, extra life. I love how it just kind of lowers itself from the top of the screen. Hey, how's it going, buddy? I got some good news for you. Oh, I lost one. I didn't see it was a shark. Because I hear the shark alarm or whatever go off. Jeez, you were very close. Oh, there's the shark. Yeah. Get away from my swimmers. Go, 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 go. Kind of take them out? Like, I don't know. It's like you're slowing them down or something. The sharks should really be your priority, because the smokers have to leave the screen and you can stop them. But if a shark... Oh, someone's died. Oh, I'm losing. No, oh, damn. Wow, I'm down to 9 survivors. That was bad. I don't know if it was another shark that I just didn't notice, or if they grabbed some and left. I'm bad at these types of games anyways. The fact that you have to be really aware of all your surroundings like this is not something I'm keenly good at. So, yeah, you see the sharks, they just kind of leave. Bye. We see that you've destroyed that wave. We'll be back in the next level. Round 9. Okay. Now is Enola okay? No? I don't know. Does it say yet? There it is. Yeah, I did. Haven't lost her yet. I guess when you do lose her, it's a picture of the villain, who I think is played by Dennis Hopper, shaking his head. I'm like, all right, cool. Jeez. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. Just let's have her face. And this is a 3D system, right? So she's really close to your eyeballs. Oh, dang. Wow, that was very sudden and quick. Game over. Well, that was Waterworld for the Virtual Boy. Notoriously bad, but again, like most notoriously bad games, oops, yeah, we'll turn it off. Notoriously bad games, it's not as bad as you would have thought, right? I mean, what else could they do with Waterworld? Anyways, that was funner than I thought it would be, because that's usually the case when I play games on this channel. But yeah, next episode we are going back to a Japanese exclusive. And a pretty neat one. I haven't actually tried it for more than a couple seconds, but it seems pretty neat. With that, I'm Fill in the Blanks. See you next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.